Look at that moon. Looks so pretty up there. Look at all our scrap we got to get. Fair bit in there. There's a fair bit over here as well. We'll get to it eventually. Welcome to the Southern Scrap Bucket channel. You see, it's night out. We're going to do a little scrapping of sorts. I've got these pieces over here that are pre-cut, and we're going to load them up and we're going to carry them off to the scrap yard in the morning. I hope the video angle's pretty decent for you. If you notice, I'm kind of looking around a lot. Well, where I am is some farmland, and we're on the edge of some woods. And when I pulled up, I'm pretty sure there was a coyote. You may not be able to tell where my flashlight is, but there's one tree, there's two trees, and right over there in the middle of them is another tree. And when I pulled up in the truck, I could see it kind of walking along over there. So it was either a really light colored dog, which I doubt, or it was a coyote. And I'm pretty sure it was a coyote, because back over that way, yeah, I heard a pack of them. So there's a family of them nearby. So I'm kind of keeping an eye out for them, making sure they don't kind of wander up on me. That would be no good. So we're going to load some of this up tonight and haul it off in the morning. If I remember correctly, but I could be wrong, these long pieces right here are about 6 feet long, and they're really, really heavy. So we're going to put them in the back of the truck, and hopefully we won't have any furry critters outside of the property owner's dogs come visit. Oh man, that ain't good. So we're gonna move. Oh goodness gracious, that ain't good. So this is a bit heavy. We're just gonna try and get this stuff loaded. I don't know, I may not be as strong as I thought I was, and I may have to do this differently, because this is a bit, good gravy, heavy tonight. So yeah, it was easier getting it off the truck when it was on the truck. So we're just gonna pull out this piece, because this piece I can pick up. We're gonna pick this up, set this here, and if I keep looking off, I'm sorry. I'm looking to make sure no coyotes are wandering up on me, because that would not be fun tonight. I may have to do this with all of them. I've got several of them here. Gracious. Alright. Gotta shift that weight is all. But I'm not gonna do that much anymore, because this is extraordinarily heavy. What? Whew. Alright, let's see what I got. Ooh, this one's even heavier. Take part of it out anyway. I figured out this trick. Oh crap. Of creating more space. I knew it before. Sort of forgot about it. It's a bit cool out now, as if y'all can see my breath. So we'll go ahead and pull this out. Ooh, this one's heavy. This piece has probably got more than what I think it does in it. Whew. May have overdone it a little bit, but we'll get it sorted out. Oh, this was heavy. It's got more than what I like. This might have 3 pieces of pipe. I think it does. Oh no. So that's 5. These sections, 4-inch pipe are heavy as it is. This just is another level. Next one may choose to do this differently. I hope some of y'all are getting some of this footage. Got the camera zoomed out. It's about as far as it will go, I believe. Let's see. Got one more big piece, and it's heavy. We're just gonna not even do this. We're gonna go ahead and pull this piece out. Cause this piece is heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Oh no, that's not good. So remember, when loading and unloading pipe, you gotta think about what your next step is. Learn from my mistake here. We're gonna set it right there. Sort of running out of pipe that I need to have. But it's a beautiful evening, I'll give you that. Oh my, this piece is heavy. Hopefully each one of these is about 100 pounds. That would be really nice. That would be extraordinarily nice. Alright, we can get a few more pieces in. Heavy piece here. One or two more other 5-foot pieces. That was a 5-foot piece. This is a 6-foot piece, I believe. I need to get it on there. I need to put something right there. I need a piece, small piece. See if that's a short piece. I'm gonna get that up just yet. Take this bent piece up. See if it's kind of long. What you want to do, or what we need to keep in mind when this pipe is extraordinarily heavy. And what you have to do is when you load it, you need to load it in such a way that it's bracing itself. Otherwise you'll be going down the road making sharp turns and this stuff will slide and roll and you'll feel it. And it won't be any fun. Alright, so we had the battery die on us. We got a fresh battery in the camera. So let's see if we can't get some more loaded up real quick. Let's take a look. So we've got to even this out, otherwise these pieces will roll and that will not be good. So we've got to fill in the gap from basically this whole gap right here back over to there. See if we can't do it. I might have enough. Let's get some of those big pieces though. I think I got a couple of larger pieces here. There. Short pieces. These are loaded. Some of these are loaded anyway. We may have to take everything we've got. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I had more done already. I may have to come back tomorrow and get a bunch more. Alright. For the those that are wondering what kind of light and camera system I'm using, I have the GoPro 8 right now. We're gonna see how it does, and I've got the media mod on it, which all that really is it's a larger mic on it, and it gives you 2 spots for hooking other additional mods on it. You can see I've got a light attached to it, and that's the GoPro light. The reason I kind of jumped onto that bus and on that, or that bandwagon, I guess you could say, is earlier in another thing I was saying, I had a camera that was supposed to be an infrared camera, so it did night vision. Well, that was sort of a piece of junk, and I bought it. It was a cheap buy. I thought it was gonna be better than it was. It was a piece of junk, and so now I've got, I call it my fake GoPro, and I can't remember the brand on it, and it works all right, but it's not quite as nice as this, and I could never get that particular app that went along with that camera to work right. Been having some trouble with the GoPro app tonight, but it's a lot better than the other one. So, but hopefully we'll see how this all works out. I'm gonna play with it a while. This was this GoPro and all of the extras that go with it. It was an expenditure, and I hope it'll be good for y'all. Give y'all some high quality footage to look at least. So we got 2 or 3 more pieces. So what I'm going to do is I've got some short pieces there. I'm going to save them for another load. Let me get 2 or 3 more. Let me see if I can fill that in. Because I'll probably end up coming back and changing how I do this tomorrow. So, but you see I've got a pretty decent pile right there still. That's several hundred pounds at least. We're just going to take a look. Make sure I don't have any other buddies out there real quick. I will say this, even with the harness I've got on for the GoPro, sorry, something caught my eye. I think it was a piece of dust and it just reflected real bright. Yeah, I've got some weight on the back of the truck. I think I'll call it, because I don't want to overload the truck. I got room. And this is one of the hard parts about being a scrapper. Sometimes you get more than what you should be hauling. See, these short pieces, I'm gonna hold on to them for a little while because I can get paid more for them because they are considered prepared, which means the scrapyard doesn't have to do anything with them. These larger pieces though, scrapyard is going to have to do something to make them fit for the needs that they have to put them through, and whoever else is buying them, they want them under a certain length and a certain size. Makes everything a little easier for them. I think though we're gonna get some more of this on there. I just feel like I need to go ahead and do that. I've got plenty of room. I've got a bunch of small pieces. I've got plenty of room for them. So we'll just see what it all looks like. Well, yeah, I've got room. We'll just see how it all pans out. If it doesn't pan out well, I can just take stuff off the truck. I'm right here where I leave it. Yeah, I've got it. Maybe this won't overload the truck too much. We'll go back kind of slow to the house. So, I know I cannot film at the scrapyard. I've already asked them. They said that probably wouldn't fly with upper management. So we're not going to film there, but I'll try and kind of explain some stuff later on when I get to that point. And this piece is longer. I should have got this on there earlier, but I think I've got an empty spot. Yeah, I've got an empty slot. Yeah, that'll work. This one's not long. Now, if you notice, I've got them in a couple of different lengths, and I've got a lot of footage for y'all to look at because I've been piddling with this for about 3 weeks, trying to get some good footage, but I've had a lot of camera issues, and thus the GoPro 8. And no, they are not sponsoring this channel, but if they did, I might take them up on it. But we may do sort of a collage of like the footage that I did get, because there's a fair bit of footage. I have probably in the neighborhood of 45 minutes of usable stuff, but like I said, the other camcorder kind of crapped out on me and didn't do me much good. So we've got let's see where we can fit this in. All right, we're gonna have us a load, because I was thinking I had more than I do, which I was really hoping for, but we've got what we've got. So I think I've got everything between just about everything but 1 inch on this load, seems like, because I think there's some, I think in my hand I've got a piece of 1/2 inch, I've got 3/4, I think there's 1 inch somewhere. I think that's about the only thing I don't have a whole lot of. Got a lot of 1.5 inch. There's some 2 inch pieces and oops, a couple of 3 inch pieces, because these over here I think are 3 inch pieces. We're just gonna try and get as much of this up on the truck tonight as we can. Hopefully we won't tear the truck up. Sometimes when you're scrapping, you always think you get more accomplished than you actually do. So you always have to, that's kind of a short piece, I'll leave that. Have to keep in mind what you actually got done, because it can take up a lot of time doing some of what you're doing. Like I said, this was done on a couple of weekends. That's when I mostly work on this stuff. Well, steel pipe and things like that. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got these pieces, and these are kind of short. I'll take this one long piece and I'll leave these pieces, because anything I can sell for short steel, I'm gonna sell for short steel. So I'll leave that piece. I might go, I might buy that. Oh, and some good news I got today was that the property owner here has got more scrap for me to get, which is really good, because I've already moved out a chunk of what I had at this location, and so there's more to be got at another one. Let's see how tall this piece is. Well, that's close. We'll see what they say. And what I'm looking for is what's about 3 feet to 4 feet long. So, and as you can see, some of this can go with me at a later day. These tanks over here as well. But let's see what we got. We've got a fair bit. I sort of hope that the light has not been no, from what I can tell, y'all have had a pretty good view of most of it. So we're gonna call this for tonight, and we will take some daylight video of it before we go to the scrap yard and see what we can do with it. All right, thank you for your time.